Tuesday Shop Talk, everybody. This was a super successful day on the house. I took care of myself with hydration. I stayed hydrated. I cooled off when I had to. I'm sweating bullets. We were 3-digit heat index. I think at one time it was at 106. I think it got a little bit higher than that. But I knew when to quit, to stop for a minute. I did a couple of shots of pickle juice. Read on that. That helps your electrolytes, the salt. It keeps your muscles from cramping, keeps you hydrated. So read up, that's serious, the pickle juice. That's what I do. I've been doing that for years. Okay, I had some other stuff I was going to go over with you, but I stayed away from slips today, and I decided to restore this. Y'all see the video. I actually did a short video on it because I'm really proud of the results of it. I need to find out more on it. It might not be that much vintage, but it sure is a nice looking knife right now. I love it. I'll find out more information on it. This is going back in the house. Definitely. And you're wondering why I did it. Because I'm really, let me tell you something. All the knives that I own, and I'm not just saying this. First of all, I'm carrying my SE4 the second day in a row. This just seems to be the perfect fixed blade for around the house. Now for work, I use the SIL FX, SOG SIL FX, partial serrated fixed blade knife, and I did my Micarta scales on it. I needed that one for work. It was more aggressive. You know, the serrations were more aggressive. It was just a more aggressive knife, and it held up to the salt water. It never rusted. I still got it. I could wear it around here. So it's bigger though. This is like the perfect size for doing what I'm doing. But let me tell you something. I got the Buck 110 Sport as my retirement knife. Y'all know that. And then I just fell in love with this 112 Ranger. Okay, this is the Buck 112 Ranger, Micarta scales. You can see how it's really wearing. I absolutely love this knife. I absolutely love it. I'm telling you, everybody, you know, I bleeds. I love SOG history. I love their knives. It's got, if you really read the history of SOG, and then it goes through a period, whatever. And I got some favorite SOG knives, okay? But let me tell you, this thing right here is incredible. And you know how I always wanted serrations. And I do. When I was at work, I needed serrations, okay? But here, and carrying around town is absolutely fantastic. It's just, gosh, it's so comfortable. It really is. And it holds the sharpness, man. This is fantastic. And don't be alarmed if you see it's unavailable. They come and go. Okay, I waited on the 110, same thing. I thought it was out, and then I pulled the trigger when it was available. Same with this. This will come back. This will come back. Okay. And because of the Buck, I brought this out. People wonder, why are you throwing it? Well, I've already thrown it. I've used it, and I love it. I love it. This is that, what is it, 893, I want to say. This is the Ground Combat, Tanto Combat knife, Micarta scales. I tell you, if it's still available, and I know it's going to go quick once people see this video, okay? These, last time I saw, Chicago Knife Works had them for 80 something bucks, guys. 80 something bucks is 5160 steel, Tanto blade, Micarta scales. Check this sheath out, man. This is heavy duty. 80 something bucks, Chicago Knife Works. That's where I got this a while back, and they still have them. Yep. Everybody else is like unavailable. And I know, I think they make a straight point, clip point, right? But this is the one I wanted. This is the Tanto. And that was on my wish list for a year, over a year. Because the first time I saw it was on my SOG Grunt site on Facebook. And Isaac Knives of Knowledge posted it up. And he knows, I told him, I said, that's on my wish list. But it was gone. It was gone in a heartbeat. In fact, he couldn't understand why they quit making it. So that's it. This is Shop Talk. I'm going to keep it quick. I got a mail calls coming in this week. I really do. I was going to go into some little small knives here, but I'll save it for maybe tomorrow. I was going through my drawer here, and they're all like really small size. And these are the kind of knives I got at flea markets. But you see how that fits on your belt? And we're talking, check this out. We're talking, yeah, we're talking serious. Okay. This is the Renegade. Isn't that something? And look, here's a Kershaw. But these are all small sizes that I got at the flea market. These are just great. Drop it down in your left fifth pocket. You know, your left pocket, your fifth pocket. Like I said, I'm going ahead and talking about it anyway. You see how it fits on your belt? Very concealed. Look at this one. Now, these don't laugh. This is what I call a really cool backup knife. Because, you know, I hold this in my, if everything else drops out of my hand and nothing else is working, you know what I mean? If it's a matter of life or death, I mean, this thing will do it. This will do it. This has a safety lock right there too. It's almost like an automatic, but it's spring assisted. Yeah, absolutely love them. They really are off brands except for Kershaw. Here's what I got. This is by Cat. You know, I wear Cat boots all the time. And I picked this up off of Amazon one time. And I kept this in my tool bag when I work. Isn't that cool? Really thin. I'm going ahead and talking about it. Here's one with a dragon. It's like a money clip type thing. Inexpensive, budget. But you drop this in your left pocket. Look, I got them all opened up now. This is a good knife. Now see, this is a little bit bigger. This is M-Tech. Is that awesome? Just a nice small size. I think what I didn't like about that is you can't change the belt clip tip up. And then here's one. This is a Dragon. It's got a glass breaker. Look at that. You got a cutter there, strap cutter. You got the Dragon on the scales. And watch this action. Isn't that cool? Look at that blade. And it has the serrations like I like. It's got a bunch of writing in there. Let's see what you see right there. Okay. And right there. That's a serious knife, folks. Got nice jipping here. This is just a great carry to keep down in your other pocket. These are all spring assisted except for the Cat. All right, again, this thing I absolutely am in love with, and I will say this is probably, other than two that are very sentimental and were gifted to me, and they have a lot of meaning, I have to say that this is probably my #1 pocket knife. Yep, it's a lot back, it's solid. This is it. The 112 and the Restoration. Almost gave up on it. All right, now I hit my 10 minutes. Okay, y'all take care. I'm gonna go inside and vacuum my mess. I go in and out of the house. Yeah, I track in. Sog out.